In this video, we're going to obtain diagnostic logs and a packet capture from a Cisco Expressway or VCS for troubleshooting. Note that in a clustered environment, you enable and disable diagnostic logs across the entire cluster simultaneously, but you still have to go back and download logs from each individual peer. We're in the diagnostic logging page, which is under Maintenance, Diagnostics, Diagnostic Logging. The first thing on this page is the marker field. If you'd like, in here you can type something and then hit Add Marker to add a note in the logs of when something happens, such as a call start or a call failure. Below this is the TCP dump checkbox, which is used to start a packet capture and include it within the diagnostic log bundle. If you're getting diagnostic logs for TAC, please make sure to check this checkbox. In most cases, no additional logs or debugs need to be turned up. Click the Start New Log button to start logging. We'll see a confirmation box, click OK. At this point, the Expressway also collects all system configuration and status to add it into the log bundle. You can safely ignore any alarms that are raised on your Expressways due to starting diagnostic logs, as this is just expected behavior and it's going to go away once we hit the Stop Logging button. At this point, we need to reproduce the issue that we're attempting to troubleshoot. During the issue, on the diagnostic log page, we can enter in a marker and hit Add Marker to add that to the logs. This will just help us find the problem more quickly. Now that we've reproduced the issue, let's click Stop Logging and download logs. This will download a .tar.gz file that, in addition to the diagnostic logs, contains the system configuration, system status, and a packet capture if we did enable it. In some cases, TAC may require you to turn up additional logging on certain services or protocols. To learn more about these options, click on Advanced Network Log Configuration. Let's pick network.sip, click the checkbox, and then at the bottom, let's hit Set to Debug. This will enable more logging information when we run the diagnostic logs, specifically for the SIP protocol. You can click on Level to arrange the list in level order, and the log Set to Debug will appear on the top. Note that when setting any of these logs to debug, an alarm will be raised. To set it back to info, you can click the checkbox and reset to info, or you can hit Set All Logs to info. Another logging option is Support Log Configuration. Click on Maintenance, Diagnostics, Advanced, and Support Log Configuration. These are additional logs that TAC may request you to turn up when troubleshooting certain issues. For example, we can enable developer.xcp.jabber here, which is sometimes used to troubleshoot specific MRA issues. We can set it to debug, an alarm is raised, the alarm will go away once we reset it to info. Let's reset everything back to info for now. If any of these logs do need to be turned up to debug, it needs to be done before starting the log from the diagnostic logging page. And that's all there is for Expressway diagnostic logs. I hope this video helped, and thank you for watching.